In this video, we're going to explore best practices in using RStudio. First off, R scripts are very helpful. They allow you to write and edit your code before running it in the console. So in the R script, you'll type your code, but you can also type in comments. So you can use the hashtag or pound symbol to indicate a comment in R script. If you try to write a comment or a note to yourself just without using a hashtag or pound symbol, you'll get an error. So for example, let's see. The little dog ran away. I'll just use that as an example. If I get off of that line, then in a minute, you should see that RStudio will throw up this error sign. And there it is. Okay, so there's an unexpected token, it says. Basically, it's referring to like all of these words. It's recognizing there is no code here. So I'm just going to delete this. But if I wanted to make it into a comment, I would just type a hashtag in front of it, and then that error sign should go away. Yep, it's gone. All right, now I can delete that comment because it's not really useful to us now. The next tip or practice that I would suggest is to use a reference code to help you write in R. So you can use formulas or code that your professor has given you as a reference point, but it's always good to have so that you're not just going into writing a certain piece of code blind. That way you have an idea of what you need to be putting into the code to make it work. So here, for example, I have this formula for the summary command. So summary, opening parenthesis, dataset name, closing parenthesis. So if I want to type out or to use this as a reference, I can leave that there and then type underneath it summary and then the name of my data set. I'm going to type in Alaska underscore PPP because that is my data set name. And so to run the code in my console, I can copy and paste it into the console, or I can simply use the run button up here. And if that run button works as long as you're on that line of code that you want to run. So I'm going to press it, and voila, you see here here's a summary of that command, or here's a summary of that data set. The last tip I'm going to give you is to always save your scripts. That means copying and pasting all of the stuff in your console into an R script, or you could do that into our Markdown document. And that way you'll have the full script of every piece of code that you ran in the session. You'll see any errors that you might have encountered and how you resolved them, and you can see exactly what kind of code you ran. So it's very important to do that, and it can be very helpful later on.